Yes, lads, welcome back to another watch long. It is the final game of this day's action. It is Brazil, of course, taking on Serbia, and it is also the final game of Group 1 matches. After this, we will be into the second bunch of fixtures, the second match day of group games. Let me know your thoughts on this one. The Samba party is here. Brazil taking on Serbia. Let me know your predictions, your thoughts ahead of this. Are you excited to see this Brazil team in action? There's some really, really excited Brazilians on show in this game. We'll get into the lineups in a second. Let me just get the lineups. Please make sure, like I said, to smash a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you do want to donate to the channel, you can do that via the super chat, by becoming a member, or by the username in the description below, which is the username for my PayPal, which goes 100% to the channel. So that'll be absolutely much appreciated if you do that. Right, the lineups then for this very, very big game in Group G. It's an important game as well because Portugal have, not Portugal, because Switzerland have got the win already in the group. So for Serbia, we're going to go Serbia first, actually, and just build up the Brazil team even more because I'm so excited. So for Serbia, Milinkovic, Savic in goals, Vjekovic, Milinkovic, and Pavlovic as the three centre-backs. The wing-backs then, Zivkovic on the right with Mladenovic on the left. Lukic, Kudelj, and Milinkovic-Savic in the midfield, with Dusan Tadic, the captain, sat behind Alexander Mitrovic. So Mitrovic starts, Dusan Tadic in behind Mitrovic. No place for Dusan Vlahovic on the starting 11. Luka Jovic doesn't start as well. Filip Kostic on the bench. Some really good options for Serbia. The Brazil team then, Alisson Becker in goals. Danilo, the captain, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, and Alexandro as a back four. Casemiro alongside Paqueta as the sort of central midfielders. Rafinha of Barcelona on the right. Vinicius Jr. of Real Madrid on the left. Neymar Jr. sat behind Richarlison. What a team Brazil have. Richarlison, Vinicius, Neymar, Paqueta, Casemiro, Marquinhos, Thiago Silva. It is an unbelievable team. An outrageous team for Brazil. And I'm going to go 4-0 Brazil win. I'm going to go with 4-0 Brazil. Early prediction, 4-zip for the Brazilians. Evening, Stevie says, my opinion, Serbia have no chance. What channel is it on? It's on BBC One. BBC One, Steve. Richarlison leads the line. 6-1 Brazil is Steve's prediction. If Serbia can keep... Well, the problem is if you keep Neymar quiet, you've got Richarlison. If you keep Neymar, Richarlison quiet, you've got Rafinha. If you keep those three quiet, you've got Vinicius. If you keep them four quiet, you've got Paqueta who can create from centre mid. If you keep them quiet, you've got the fullbacks who can create. This team is stacked. It's absolutely... For a 26-man squad, it's got so much depth. Wow, the Samba party have arrived in Qatar. Brazil in their famous yellow and blue. They desperately want this World Cup. They haven't won a World Cup for 20 years. Brazil have been at every single World Cup. Wow. The pedigree, the just the aura around Brazil is just they are the best team. When you think of World Cups, you think of Brazil straight away. I mean, look at that. You've got Neymar, Rafinha, Vinicius Jr. Just going through the list. Richarlison. It's crazy, man. And that's just the front four. Look at the bench. Edison, Anthony, Gabriel Martinelli, Jesus, Eder Militao, Fabinho. Oh, my God. Wait, let me have a look at their bench a minute. I really am having a fanboy moment here. The bench. Ready? Dani Alves, Militao, Telles, Weverton, Edison, Bremer, Fred, Fabinho, Guimaraes, Ribeiro, Jesus, Anthony, Rodrigo, Pedro, Martinelli. Wow. Wow. What a team. What a country. What a football game this is going to be. "4-0 Brazil," says Bailey. Well, I've gone 4-0 as well, yeah. It's a toss-up between Brazil and France, Riley. Because when France have got a full fit squad to pick from, that's a debate. France, who's got a better international team, France or Brazil? And that would be a really good debate, because you could argue Brazil have got an insane attack. You could then say, well, France's attack is incredible as well. Griezmann, Mbappe, Benzema, Giroud, Coman, Lamar. Well, not really Lamar, but Coman. You know, it's... The Serbian fans are in laid voice. They're going to be, but I don't see any way that Brazil do not win this game. Your prediction is 5-0. Well, I've gone 4. I think it'll be 4-0, but either way, I think it's going to be an absolute one-sided affair. But that is what Serbia want. Serbia want everyone to talk about Brazil. Let's talk about the Serbia team. You know, they've got Dusan Tadic in there, who's a very capable player. They've also got, Milinkovic-Savic in midfield, Kostic off the bench, Mitrovic up front. You know, even Serbia have got a, wealth of experience in their team. Please make sure to smash a like on the video. We're 2 likes off 10 likes already, which is absolutely insane. So do hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yes, they've basically decided not to go with Fred, Casemiro, Paqueta, and they've put Neymar in a midfield 3, essentially. So they basically will try and score more than you, essentially. And I mean, when you've got a front four of Neymar, Vinicius Jr., Richarlison, and Rafinha, you're going to score goals, aren't you? So, no, Brian. Definitely not, mate. The referee is from... Let's have a look. Someone needs to score. Well, they've got a supervisor for VAR, haven't they? Which is weird. Mitro! I've got to move this out of the way from my dinner. I'd give Timo a chance to redeem himself. Yeah, Werner is someone that I wouldn't put my faith in personally. But let's get underway in this first outing of the Samba party. Brazil are underway in Qatar. Brazil's first outing of this 2022 World Cup. Heavy favourites. Brazil against a tricky opponent in Serbia. Could go either way. You'd expect Brazil to win, just like you'd expect Argentina to have beaten Saudi Arabia, Germany to have beaten Japan. But this would be a shock. If Brazil do not win this, it would be a shock. I can't see them not winning, though, Brazil. The wealth of talent, the wealth of experience. It's just all set up this World Cup for Brazil to go far, and especially that man, Neymar Jr. Lovely played from Pavlovic. Richarlison 2, Vinicius 1, Gabriel Jesus and Tadic. All go very bold. Neymar hat-trick. Richarlison. Neymar hat-trick, Richarlison to score the fourth. So throw in for Brazil. Marquinhos back to Alisson. It would be a massive shock if Brazil draw with these. Never mind lose, but Brazil have too much in their squad. Yeah, Brazil definitely are massive favourites. Not for this, not even just for this match, but for the tournament itself. They're huge favourites. So I mean, just every time they go onto a player that in the Brazil squad, it's like he could easily score today. Like Vinicius could easily score. Richarlison, Rafinha, Neymar, obviously. Even in midfield, Paqueta can create. Casemiro doesn't score a lot of goals, but he's a very good player. And here they go. Rafinha gets away from Pavlovic. Rafinha clear away. First thing I've eaten all day. Ball goes back to Alisson. Like, even their back line has just actually got a lot of experience in it. But Zivkovic comes forward for Serbia. Milinkovic-Savic just dispossessed by Vinicius Jr. and Brazil can break. Vinicius Jr. is tackled. It should be a throw into Serbia. Lucas Paqueta put the ball out of play. Zivkovic tries to find Tadic, and he does find Dusan Tadic. Tadic up against Thiago Silva, captain against captain. Tadic does very well. Still Tadic whips the ball in, cleared away by Brazil. Yeah, we were saying that, Kieran. How they can quickly turn the ball into attack. Your crystal ball says Brazil 3, Serbia 1. I've gone 4-0. But I could easily... What's your prediction then, Kieran? Well, I could easily see Serbia scoring. And the first booking of this game, Stranjina Pavlovic. Yeah, it does sound like Man United, to be fair. Well, they've already got someone on a yellow card with inside 6 minutes, so... I mean, they've got a Brazil winger on one side, a Real Madrid winger on the other side. It's just ridiculous. I don't know where Gunnar Paul is today, but he's not been in all day. Unless you come in during your stream, Kieran. He wasn't in the Cameroon game. He definitely wasn't in the Portugal game, and he's not turned up so far yet. If you're going to have a takeaway like a kebab, there's only one drink you can have with it. I'll show you in a minute. There's only one drink you can have with when ordering like a kebab meal. It's this beautiful baby. Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I actually messaged Sam and told him that you were hosting my stream for me to pop in. I was getting loads of people to pop in and watch. Like, I normally don't share my streams out anymore, but I shared your one out because obviously it was the first one that you done, and I wanted you to at least get people interacting, so it'd It helps you. Rafinha finds Neymar. Casemiro, Vinicius Jr. Casemiro, Alexandro, Casemiro. Ball into Neymar. Lovely feet. Oh, Neymar with a bit of trickery. Look at that close control that from Neymar then. How's the game? How's the game been so far? I don't know why I'm talking like Graham Souness. I've played the game. I've played the game. It's been all Brazil. No, it's not been all Brazil. What am I on about? It's been an equal game. Ball goes in towards the box, but comfortably for Alisson Becker. I'm trying to think what Premier League players are in this Brazil squad. So you've got Alisson, Thiago Silva, Paqueta, Casemiro, and Richarlison. Reckless from Lucas Paqueta. The only way they beat the big teams is pressing and physicality. Have Serbia got the physicality to match Brazil, though, in terms of athleticism and overall stamina? Brazil back on the ball again. Marquinhos. Danilo. Back to Thiago Silva. Lose the ball, but Tadic comes forward. But they get it straight back with Rafinha. Back to Danilo. Back to Marquinhos. Back to Thiago Silva again. Frustrate Brazil by clipping them and breaking down play. They cry like babies. Well, especially Neymar. We know what Neymar's like, don't we? Neymar is a player that likes to have a little whinge here and there. Vinicius Jr. gets away from the defender. Vinicius. Is that really a corner, ref? I thought that come off Vinicius. So it is a Brazil corner. It's a lovely ball in, and Milinkovic-Savic with a save. Shit. Mike, Dr. Pepper was first made in Texas in 1885. A guy called Charles Alderton made the recipe. I'm actually going to have a look at that. Does it actually say on it? Need Junior to score a few nights with Anthony being out. Well, and it says Anthony's on the bench, apparently. That guy's a legend then. What's his name? Charles Alderton. What a legend. Brazil are having a effing large spell of possession. Let me have a look at the possession stats. I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys feel the same, but don't the kebab really fill you up? I think it's because obviously it's, I've got kebab meat and chips. Obviously it's the chips are quite filling, and obviously the kebab meat. I was a lot closer than what I thought. 58-42 possession. Yeah, he was close, Kieran. I'm all right, fucking tangle here with my... just leave that. Yeah, but I don't know if it does for you guys, but a kebab definitely makes me a lot more fuller than... Like, the kebab... The kebab meat and chips I got is quite... Not tiny, but it's like a box like that. But that fills me up way more than what a 12-inch pizza would. Yeah, it is fast-paced, which is what you want to see, because you want to see Serbia give it a good go. I still think this group is interesting, because if Brazil... Look, I think they will, but if Brazil were to drop points here and maybe draw or even lose the game, it opens it up, because Cameroon-Serbia is before Brazil-Switzerland on match day 2. Was the second half interesting for the Uruguay game? And also, Kieran, what was your thoughts on your first ever watch-along? Did you find it easy? Did you find it tough? That is risky doing that against Brazil. What are they doing? What are they? I don't know why they would do this. I don't know why they would pass. Why Serbia would pass it around the back. 0-0 against Brazil, holding their own, and they're passing the ball around the back when you've got pacey forwards like Vinicius, Rafinha, Neymar, and Richarlison. It's strange. Safe career just part of the bus, yeah. And why shouldn't they, innit? That's what you mean, Kieran, isn't it? Vinicius Junior's running away with the ball there. Probably about to cut inside. And then someone just puts a foot in. Even that one on Neymar. Just putting a foot in on Neymar, just frustrating them, clipping their ankles. Enjoyed it, mate. Bit worried first few minutes, then it was fine. And it just flowed. Exactly. That's the thing. Anything can happen in this World Cup by the looks of it. I'm so used to seeing Neymar with a number, well, was used to seeing Neymar with a number 11 previously. So I keep thinking Rafinha is Neymar on this near side. They actually do look quite similar from like the hairstyles as well. Long ball to Danilo. Headed away by Plavkovic. And Richarlison. Oh, they're playing well here. Serbia. You're right, Riley. Serbia are giving it a right good go. Fair play to them. Vinicius Jr. finds Neymar Jr. Neymar has a shot. Richarlison's dived on the floor. I don't even know what happened with Richarlison there. Brazil players are going down left, right and centre. I'm guessing this is what you meant, Kieran. Just roughing Brazil up. Because Brazil have come into this game as the elegant footballers, haven't they? The flair, the skillful ones against the rough and tough Serbians. Basically, Brazil think they're the darling boys of the tournament, the ones that won't get into fouls, but what a strike that is from Casemiro. Jesus Christ, Casemiro. Very easy in the end for Milinkovic-Savic, but they will tire you out and do a city and you'll just see 4 goals in 5 minutes happen. You feel sorry for the teams in Brazil's group because, like, you feel sorry for Switzerland and Cameroon because as soon as they get going, as soon as they've got the first game, they're going to score goals for fun, I think. That's why everyone would be praying to play Brazil first. Well, I would rather play Brazil first in any game of a World Cup than second or third into a group game. Because they just grow into a tournament, Brazil, don't they? They'll grow into the tournament. By the second or third game, they'll be in full flow. And they've got Cameroon last. I wouldn't be surprised if they score 5 or 6 in that one. If they don't score 5 or 6 in game 1 or 2. Desperately, Kieran. Desperately. I don't even know. Brazilians speak Portuguese, don't they? Mate, I can barely do a good Australian accent. Got my Dr. Pepper now. Food at. Cheers, everyone. 24 minutes gone here. Brazil 0, Serbia 0. Oh, I love a good can of Dr. Pepper. I don't think Serbia have got a good chance because of the first game, but when Brazil hit the second game, then you'll probably see about 6 goals or something, like a mad score then. But then again, it could go the other way. You could see Brazil go through the group 1-0, 2-0, 2-0, and then in the knockout round, that's when they go berserk. Or Brazerk, if you want to be Newport Grill, Kieran. Newport Grill in town. Ball comes in towards Mitrovic, but Alisson comes out on top against the big Serb. Good ball in the box. Mitrovic has just got to make the run a bit earlier, and he probably gets ahead of Alisson. If he makes that run, if he runs a second or two before, well, not even a second, because that's like half a second, he probably gets that ball. Thiago Silva with an attempted pass to find Rafinha. It will be a Brazil ball, but it won't be from that pass. It'll be a throw-in on this near side. That splitting pass from Thiago Silva just right down the other side of the pitch is just what Brazil have to offer, isn't it? Neymar. Casemiro. Vinicius Jr. Thiago Silva. Both centre-backs are in the Serbian half. It just shows you how high their line is. Both Marquinhos has just dropped into the Brazil half, but their line is so high, and Serbia haven't really got a lot of pace. Danilo finds Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Oh, Vinicius Junior's in. Round the goalkeeper. Where's the goalkeeper going? Fair play to him. He's managed to come out and sort it out, but I'll tell you what, this Brazil team, if something clicks very soon in this game, this could be a very long night for Serbia. Free kick Brazil then. On the far side. Rafinha and Neymar over it. Neymarzito. Neymar Jr. Neymar, the GOAT of Brazil. Neymar and Rafinha over this free kick. You'd expect it to be Neymar who delivers this ball in. Richarlison in the box. Thiago Silva is in there. And they've gone short. And Rafinha dinks it in. And it's just gone straight out of play for a Serbian throw-in. Fair play to Serbia. They are holding Brazil at the moment. It's a big ask to do it for 90 minutes, but first half an hour approaching, and it's still Brazil 0, Serbia 0. Serbia will be definitely the happier of the two teams. Cleared away again. Look, Serbia will be more than happy to just play on the counter. And they have got players off the bench who can really hurt Brazil in the final third. Filip Kostic, Dusan Vlahovic has got a bit of pace. There's players who can hurt them. But they've got to stay in the game for at least 60 minutes. At least the hour mark, you've got to be in the game. I just read that comment. It's behind for a Serbia corner. Not a Serbia corner. For a Brazil corner. Lovely little ping. And they're just zipping the ball around. It's just beautiful to watch, isn't it? Look, as soon as Wales get knocked out, I'm either supporting Brazil or France. Either one of them. Probably both, actually. Unless they play each other. And then I've got a big decision to make. That's only when Wales get knocked out. Rafinha's ball in. And it is another Brazil corner. Back-to-back Brazil corners. Marquinhos up there. Casemiro in the box. Thiago Silva. Rafinha plays it short into Lucas Paqueta. Oh. Lovely bit of play. Thiago Silva with the missed chance. Look at that. Lucas Paqueta with the back heel. Finds Rafinha, the former Leeds United player. And Thiago Silva can't score. But Serbia on the break. Tadic. Milinkovic-Savic is screaming for a foul there, but the referee's not give it the Iranian. I don't really like Belgium, Brian. After the way Belgium keep treating Wales, like when we play them, they're like, oh, another easy game and stuff like that. And then De Bruyne said, do we have to play Wales again? It's getting boring now and stuff like that. Just disrespect. I don't like them at all. That's why I was praying for a Canada win last night. And Canada were robbed as well. Canada should have had a penalty. Yeah, exactly. They shouldn't have won yesterday. Eight-siders deep. Bloody hell, man. I have sent you a message as well, Ryan. Thanks for tuning back in, though. I want to see Holland as they... Yeah, Holland again. Normal, mate. Oh, what is that? Real dark horses. Yeah, they are. Marquinhos. One thing is, Frankie de Jong will be 100 million then as he's won the World Cup. Oh, lovely little play. Rafinha's shot straight down the throat of the keeper. It's an easy save for the goalkeeper to make, isn't it? Do you know what I think, right? I think this is all set up for Brazil to win the World Cup. 2014, it was in Brazil, and the pressure got to them, I think, especially in that Germany game. The pressure of them being the hosts got to them, right? 2018, it was a case of they were trying too much, I think, because of the embarrassment of 4 years ago. They were trying so much in that tournament to obviously win it, or to win it after being embarrassed in Brazil. And I think this World Cup, they've got they're not the hosts. It's not in Brazil. The embarrassment of 2014 is now 8 years ago. It's well in the past for them. And I think that this is their time to win it. They've not won it in 20 years as well. Yeah, and you showed me that, to be fair, yeah. Yeah, I have seen your message, Ryan. Ball's clipped in, and it will be a goal kick to Brazil. Serbia are less than 10 minutes of normal time from holding Brazil out at half-time, which is a really good thing for Serbia. Danilo, especially against this Brazil side. Richarlison, it's been a really good game, though. I've enjoyed this game. But then you've got the Spain and the Argentina stat that they both lost the first game and then went on to win the tournament. Yeah, I mean, but how many years is it since England won? Well, it was 66, wasn't it? So what is that? Hang on. 66, isn't it? Surely it can be 60. I think it is. My maths is right. Hang on. 56. So then they haven't won it. They haven't won it for 56 years. So it's written in the stars for them. France, the holders, could win it. The Netherlands have never won the World Cup despite being in 3 or 4 finals without winning the World Cup. That's the Netherlands. Then you look at Germany. Even Germany could turn it on in a tournament. Then you look at, obviously, Argentina, Spain, as you mentioned. Belgium. I mean, the final chance for Belgium's golden generation to win the World Cup. Then you've got Portugal, Ronaldo's final World Cup. There's so many teams. There's not a clear favourite. 4 years ago in Brazil, 4 years ago in Russia, everyone said it'll be France, and it was France. And I think someone said a stat that in the last 10 World Cups, 10 World Cups, fucking hell. In the last 10 major tournaments internationally, the favourite has won 3 or 4 times. But that World Cup was all to do with France, wasn't it? You just knew France were going to win it. You just knew it was written in the stars. As soon as everyone was predicting it, I was like, yeah, they're going to win it. And they were just going through the games, and I was like, yeah, okay, they're going to win this. The game for me was when they beat Argentina 4-2. In that game, I said, wow, they're a special team. Lucas Paqueta balls towards Richarlison, but cleared away by Serbia. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic is driving the Sweden. He's driving the Serbian attack. The thing is, England beat Panama 6-1 last World Cup. It didn't mean anything. Well, England messed up in the semi-final, didn't they? We all know that instant in Moscow. You know the one I'm on about. Harry Kane, Sterling, England are 1-0 up at the point at that time. Or was it 1-1? No, I think it was still 1-0 then, I think, wasn't it? And that's a lovely ball towards Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr.'s got there. Vinicius Jr. Wide. Vinicius Jr. never give up on this ball. Lovely bit of play from Vinicius Jr. Not giving up on the ball. Richarlison is right next to him. And you've got to look at that as an awful miss. You've got to look at this as an awful miss from Vinicius. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, he did get a touch on it, to be fair. Milinkovic got a touch on it. Russia hosted a decent World Cup. Oh, World Cup 2018 was a good World Cup, to be fair, yeah. I think Wales will get out of the group, yeah. I think we will. Qatar Energy, no thanks. It'll probably blow me up. Jesus Christ, is he Mitrovic then? He was given a free kick to Brazil and Mitrovic just went absolutely bloody mental. You just look at this Brazil team, man. It's just glittered with stars in it. But Goodelge tries to come forward. Ball bounces and can't get under control. But Lucas Paqueta brings it under control. Plays it into Casemiro, who finds Neymar. Lovely footwork from Neymar Jr. Finds Richarlison. Not Richarlison, Rafinha. Rafinha. That's got to be a goal kick, surely. Look at this from Neymar. Oh, that's beautiful from Neymar. Oh, he's so good. On his day, Neymar is ridiculous. Just dancing past players like they're not even there. Well, Neymar wants this so much, doesn't he? Neymar wants this more than anything. Won the Champions League. Won La Liga. Won Ligue 1. Has he won Copa America? I don't think so. Won the Olympics. Won the Confederations Cup. He's won so much, but he just wants this World Cup. Neymar is the reinvented Ronaldinho, but you will never beat Ronaldinho if they was head to head. My favorite player ever, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was, oh man, some of the things that man used to do was stupid at times, but worked. Excuse me. The thing is, Ronaldinho used to do things. People would be like, "What the f?" basically, and then he would go and score. Honestly, guys, no, I was going to ask you a question. I'll leave that for a poll. Alexandro. Alexandro. And there it is. Half-time. Brazil 0. Serbia 0. Serbia holding the Samba Party Brazil to a 0-0 draw at half-time. Vinicius Jr., big chance in the first half he had to put it past Milinkovic-Savic, but Milinkovic got in the way of the shot, blocked it against Vinicius Jr. It's an interesting game at half-time. Brazil 0, Serbia 0. I will run a poll at half-time until full-time, as I need to take a quick... excuse me, I got the hiccups now. I need to take a quick break, so I want to make a quick poll. Right. I've got... Oh, no, I can't do that. I was going to say Brazil of 2002, or this Brazil side, but that's just pathetic. I'm going to be boring. There's the question. Will Brazil win the World Cup? Not if, not can, will they? I will speak to you in literally about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and I'll speak to you in a second. Stay in the stream, get voting, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you in a sec. There we are. Got my drink as well. Kieran pressed the wrong one. I can tell because 67% saying no, Brazil won't win the World Cup. Did he dive? I think that's a bit of a dive from Ronaldo. If another 0-0 in this, if another 0-0, this tournament is bullshit. Just showing that. Oh, did he do the Sue? Wow, the Ghana player done the Sue celebration. Wow. That's taking the piss, man. Ronaldo has scored in 5 World Cups. Portugal, Uruguay on Monday. That is a big game. No, I will not accept that. I will not accept slander against the GOAT, Ronaldo. I'm only joking, Andrew. Of course, if that's anyone's opinion, I'm not going to ever, have a go at you for it. But he's literally the man that I grew up watching. Well, because I don't really watch Man United that much anymore. I don't really focus on it. Like, I can understand diehard Man United fans getting pissed off, but because I don't even think I class myself a diehard Man United fan anymore. He's a snake, and the thing is, they don't need to drop him at the moment, though. He scored the goal today. He was involved in the play. I said that that Rafael Leao should play, but I said it should be Leao and Ronaldo, not Leao and Felix, because Felix has been in awful form this season. Viva Gareth Bale, said he had my back, F the Union Jack. Viva Gareth Bale, Viva Gareth Bale, Viva Gareth Bale, said he had my back, F the Union Jack. My captain, Riniamo Heed. My skipper. Kiefer Moore, my striker. Riniamo Heed. En gweitha pawb ar fodd beth. En gweitha pawb ar fodd beth. En gweitha pawb ar fodd beth. Riniamo Heed. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow, lads. 10 a.m. kickoff. Come on, the Cymru. I was tempted to get a Budweiser for the game, but I can't do it, man. I can't have a Budweiser at 10 o'clock in the fucking morning. That is a bit too much, isn't it? Oh, surely I can't have a bloody beer at 10 o'clock. How sad is it that I'm actually getting to the point where I'm actually, like, considering it? A fucking beer at 10 a.m. in the morning. Spain, England, France. Then you're looking at Holland, aren't you? Holland, I think. Yeah, Holland. Then Japan. Japan. Because they were excellent against Germany for the whole game. Then Saudi Arabia. Actually, I can't remember who was better, Saudi Arabia or Japan. Because Saudi Arabia played some nice football, to be fair. Even when they were 1-0 down, they were passing it nice. That Spain game, oh my. Evening, mate. How you doing? Fucking hell. What was the first half like? I missed it. Has Paqueta played well? With me being a West Ham fan, I need to know. You're watching the game. Brazil have been average, I'd actually say. They're coming forward good. Paqueta made a couple of good little flicks, but yeah, they could win it. Spain could win it. I really want to see like a bit of the classic Neymar Jr. The little tricks and flicks. I want to see more of it, Neymar. Come on, man. We saw a bit in the first half. Neymar received the ball and he just like skipped it around the defender, then took it around two other defenders. It was just like, what? Yeah, I agree with you, Andrew. Jesus is better than Richarlison, yeah. I think anyone would say that other than Spurs fans. The thing is, there's no way Brazil won't go deep in this tournament with the squad they've got. And if they don't go deep in this tournament, there will be a lot of questions asked. Yeah, exactly. It's just game on game. Different games will need different players. Like when they come up against Switzerland, they won't play Paqueta alongside Casemiro because it's too attacking in the double pivot. They'll play Fred and Casemiro against Switzerland because they want to control the midfield. Because Switzerland's midfield is actually really good with Xhaka, Djibril Sow, and Remo Freuler. So you probably won't see Paqueta play against unless it's in a forward position. But Paqueta is not going to get ahead of the front four. Yeah, I do agree that he's crap, but for Brazil it works. You know, he puts in man of the match performances nearly every game for Brazil next to Casemiro, which is quite strange that it's not worked at club level next to Casemiro. You'd think the same player next to the same player, whether it's for club or country, or the only difference is, you know, you're wearing yellow instead of red. But then again, you could say, look at the players Man United have in comparison to Brazil. So maybe Fred gets carried a little bit by Brazil. And you can look, when you've got a squad like Brazil, you can carry one or two if needed. Like I think there's a couple in this Brazil team that would worry me if I was Brazilian, especially the fullbacks. Danilo and Alexandro are a bit liable at the back. So they can get carried by the attack that they've got. Neymar Jr. has been snapped, and it's definitely a yellow card for Mario Gudelj. 100% yellow card on Nemanja Gudelj, sorry. Yeah, Neymar is so good, man. I'll never say anything bad about Neymar. He's so underrated. Like when people say about the best ever, obviously they'll say like Messi, Ronaldo, quite obviously, but Neymar is just, oh man. I genuinely would love to watch Neymar live. Just to watch the flicks and the tricks that he does. That's what a true Brazilian is all about, though, isn't it? A true Brazilian is the flicks, the tricks, the showboating, but also at the end of it, a very good footballer. Neymar and Rafinha over this free kick. You'd expect this is going to be Neymar. Zivkovic is behind the wall, led down. Never get that. It's literally just to stop them going under the wall. But, I mean, would you really want to be in the way of a Neymar or Rafinha shot from just outside the box? I wouldn't. So it's either the right foot of Neymar Jr. or the left foot of Rafinha. Neymar. It is Neymar, blocked. Corner comes in. Richarlison shoots wide. Ball stays in but clears away by Serbia. My last comment saying it's dodgy, nothing happened. Yeah, I thought by your comment, I was presuming they scored that free kick. Marquinhos. The thing is with this Brazil side is whoever plays as the number 9, whether it's Jesus, whether it's Richarlison, even in recent times Firmino, they all just come into the system. They don't have to adjust. Paqueta found Rafinha, but it will be cleared away by Serbia. First bit of link up between Paqueta and Rafinha. Oh, Paqueta! Stop that! It is a throw-in to Serbia. Paqueta goes down holding his back, I believe. Look at this from Paqueta, man. Oh my God. They're all incredible. They're all just so skillful. Even the players on the bench, man. The fact that West Ham could have a World Cup winner is crazy. Here comes Tadic. And absolutely cancelled out by Thiago Silva. Vinicius Jr. Lovely play from Vinicius down the left-hand side. Still going Vinicius Jr. Dinks it into the box. Cleared away. What is that attempt? Gudelj. Milinkovic-Savic. Finds Zivkovic. But Thiago Silva is there and Casemiro finds Thiago Silva again. Here now. Brazil on the ball, far side. Just growing into the game a little bit more now, Brazil. Yeah, Vinicius, and everything good Brazil have done has gone through Vinicius Jr. Here he comes again, Vinicius. Oh, just wide. Neymar Jr. He's already seen Messi and Ronaldo score in this World Cup. And Mbappe, yeah. We have a few good players who could win the World Cup, to be honest. Declan Rice, Areola, Paqueta. Morocco could get past the group stage. So many big names. Normally in a World Cup, you don't see like loads of big names score, like big name players score, because the opposition can completely target them out of the game. But we've seen Messi, Ronaldo both score in the same match day. We've seen Mbappe score. Gudelj is coming off to replaced with so Gudelj is off for Ilicic. Ilic, sorry, and Radonjic is coming on for Zivkovic. Radonjic and Ilic come on for Zivkovic. And for whoever else, I can't remember. In a way, I hope England don't win all the win. All the players will be worth stupid money with English tax as well, won't you, at the end of it? And Radonjic was at the back stick there. Brazil, this is not easy for Brazil. It's not an easy 3 points. Headed behind by Alexandro. And you can definitely sense a bit of uncertainty. Not uncertainty, a bit of worry in the Brazil camp, in the Brazil team. They definitely are feeling a bit shaky or shaking a little bit. Dusan Tadic over the free kick. The Ajax man. Mitrovic is basically saying, get this on my head, Dusan. Tadic's ball. Mitrovic is still in there. And there will be a throw into Serbia on the far side. Serbia have some good players. Milinkovic-Savic, Tadic, Mitrovic, Kostic. Also, you've got Dusan Vlahovic of Juventus. To be honest, their keeper has had a good game. Savic, Milinkovic-Savic. And that will be a goal kick. The thing is, if anyone wants to buy an Englishman after the World Cup, you are like, you're not getting anyone for cheap. Like, for example, say an English player is worth 50 million now with English tax. If they win the World Cup, oh, what a strike! What a strike! That was Alexandro, I think. Ball falls to Vinicius on this near side. Vinicius tries to curl it into that far corner. But what an effort from Alexandro, the left back. An incredible effort. Gets it around Dusan Tadic. And it hits the post. It beats the goalkeeper. Hell of an effort that was. Oh, he's never going to get to that, Rafinha. It's a nice ball idea into Rafinha down the line, but let's be honest, is Rafinha ever going to get to that when the keeper is literally on the keeper's toes? Brazil still made no changes, which is scary that Serbia have brought 2 players on to sort of refresh it, and Brazil still look just controlled and Casemiro. Here's Rafinha, former Leeds United player, of course. And Serbia, I'll tell you what, Serbia are giving these Brazilians a really good game. Neymar wriggling through, still Neymar. Not Rodrigo, Vinicius, and it's in. Richarlison. Brazil 1, Serbia 0, and it has been coming. The Tottenham man, Richarlison. The substitutes have gone all the way in front of the Brazilian fans, doing a little dance. Brazil 1, Serbia 0. It's been coming. Richarlison with the goal. That could have been anyone. What are they doing, man? 18th goal for Brazil. Oh, that is so unfortunate for the keeper. He makes an unbelievable save from the Vinicius Junior effort, and Richarlison is there just to tap it in to an empty net. Brazil 1, Serbia 0. This is where Serbia could fall apart now. You hate to say it, but it has been coming for a long, long time. Brazil 1, Serbia 0. And then they've got 28 minutes, Serbia, to try and get back into it, which is going to be a big ask, especially being 1-0 down to Brazil, who desperately needed that and will definitely bring on reinforcements. You'd expect Rodrigo to come on, maybe Anthony, maybe Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli. There's so many options off the bench. It's ridiculous. And Richarlison is now getting booked. That's typical, innit? Scores. 20 seconds later, he's in the referee's book for a foul on Dusan Tadic. Casemiro protesting innocence for looks like there's another change for Serbia coming on by the looks of it. So Dusan Vlahovic, finally, it's taken a long time for Dusan Vlahovic to be introduced. So Lukic is off, and Mlad Nedovic is off as well. And Lazovic is coming on. And Dusan Vlahovic is on for Mladenovic. I'm really surprised Vlahovic didn't start ahead of Mitrovic. I know Mitrovic is in good form for Fulham and scores goals for Serbia, but Vlahovic is just a better player, isn't he? No, Vlahovic is playing for Juventus. Kieran, Juventus. He was at Fiorentina, and then Juventus signed him in January, I believe it was. I think it was a January move. So it would be a year at Juventus come 2 months' time. Oh, they're in again here. Brazil. He's going to square it. Oh, Neymar, you're selfish, man. Oh, it's still fine. Vinicius. It doesn't matter. What has Vinicius done? He slipped. Look at this. Vinicius Jr. is about to score. What the hell? It looks like he's just been bloody shot. Yeah, he kicks his standing foot. Oh my lord. That was funny, that was. You've got to laugh at it because they're probably going to go on and win the World Cup, Brazil. So, laugh at the odd things that they do wrong. Lovely play. Radonjic tried to get ball in, and it is a corner to Serbia. 22.5 minutes to go. Brazil 1, Serbia 0, thanks to Richarlison's goal. Still time for Serbia to get something from the game. Ball comes in from the corner. Pavic over the bar from Plavic. It's a poor header. Gets under the ball, doesn't he? He's got to direct that. That would have been a penalty. Should it have gone to should it have hit Marquinhos' hand? It was handball, yeah. You're very right in saying that, my mate. I'll tell you what, if Brazil get away with this, then who cares? No one will talk about it. But if they don't, this is a hell of a shock because Serbia have played really well. Thiago Silva needs to get up. That is nowhere near a foul. He barely touched him. Pavlovic is up for the corner. The corner to be taken by the captain, Tadic. It's a lovely ball in. Oh! Is it still in? Oh, it's bouncing around. Vlahovic. Oh, it's a waste in the end. Lovely ball in. So Milinkovic-Savic heads it. Vlahovic went for the acrobatic. By the sounds of the Uruguay Safe Korea game, Safe Korea were unlucky not to have got something from that. Tadic. Oh, what is Mitrovic doing? Get Mitrovic off. Mitrovic is having an absolute shocker. Yeah, Mitrovic has been very poor. I mean, they should have started with Vlahovic, in my opinion. Even Filip Kostic not starting. I mean, I thought you'd play your better players, and Kostic is definitely one of Serbia's better players. Vinny Jr. It's a poor pass from Vinicius. Do you know what, Kieran? Ever since you mentioned Vinicius Jr. man of the match, he's had a shocker. It's the Kieran curse. So Fred looks like he's coming on. Looks like Fred is being introduced. Oh, Vinicius. Vinicius. Richarlison. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Richarlison. Wow. What ace player. What a goal. 2-0 Brazil. And it's gone within a flash. Richarlison. He's Brazilian. He only cost 60 million. They think he's fucking brilliant. Richarlison. What a finish. I can't explain that. He just brings it down. The ball gets into him from Vinicius Jr. He flicks up and just hits himself. Oh, he does it. Oh, he does it all himself. That's basically... Oh, that is incredible. Oh, my God. Richarlison. He's Brazilian. Fucking hell, what a finish, man. You can't... When I say this, right, people always say, why is he Brazil's number 9? And he's answering the critics. Knew I should have picked him over Nunes. I said in Sam's stream he's always reliable and he'll be up there for top goal scorer. What a player. Yeah, Paqueta off. What number was Fred? Was it 8? Vinicius Jr. off. Rodrigo on. I believe Fred is number 8. Someone clarify that in the chat. Yeah, what a player. Richarlison, man. So many people basically call him... like, what I don't get is they call him shit. They call him a crap number 9. Why is he starting for Brazil when they could do so much more with that front three? The reason he starts for Brazil... cheers, Kieran. The reason he starts for Brazil is he does that. You do not play the number 9, the striker for Brazil, if you're shit. It's as simple as that. You don't... Not just you don't play for Brazil if you're shit, but you don't play as the main man if you're crap. And that's why I keep saying about Richarlison. He will come good at Spurs, because just look what he does when he's with Brazil. Rodrigo, straight off the bench. This could get embarrassing. There's like just under 15 minutes to go plus added time. This could be 4-5, 6-0. I agree with what Kieran said earlier. They could score 4 or 5 in like 10 minutes, and you're just blown away. And Gabriel Jesus is coming on, so it looks like it's going to be Richarlison coming off. And to be fair, to get the standing ovation he deserves, might be a good decision, and just to rest him. And it is going to be Richarlison. So Richarlison off. Believe it'll be Gabriel Jesus on. Richarlison off. Gabriel Jesus on. Yeah, but that's the best thing to do is protect. Oh yeah. By the way, lads, we're gonna protect Richarlison to make sure he don't get injured. But we're just gonna bring on Gabriel Jesus instead. I mean, fucking hell, man. Like, don't worry, lads. Vinicius Junior needs a bit of a rest. We'll take him off. We'll just bring Rodrigo on. You know, one of the most exciting players in world football. Paqueta, we'll take him off. We'll just bring £50 million Fred on. I mean, the depth is ridiculous. All I'm saying is 20 years ago, Brazil last won the World Cup. And now, oh, look, Neymar's coming off. I reckon they're going to bring someone weaker on. Oh, no, it's Anthony. Oh, my. This squad, man, is ridiculous. Neymar Jr. comes off and a £90 million player comes on in his place. My fucking Lord. What are we witnessing? This is France of 2018, people. They're winning it. What's the odds for Brazil right now? Because you may as well just do it, lads. You may as well just do it. They're going to win it. Football competitions. The World Cup. They're 5-2. Oh, it's pointless. It is literally pointless. Should have been a corner, that. Right, let's see Anthony then. We still got another 10 minutes of this Brazilian game. What an effort! Oh, this squad is ridiculous. Anyone is capable of that. This is going to be a dangerous last 10 minutes. Fred. It's another strike and another save from the goalkeeper. Rafinha. Oh, look at them. They're flicking it all over the place, man. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is painful, man. If I was a Serbian, I wouldn't want. I would go home. Fred, what a strike! What a save! We could have two. We could have three Premier League, three World Cup winners. Man United. Fred, Anthony, Casemiro. Come on, Brazil. Football's coming home to Man United. Mitrovic off. And Maximovic on. Yeah, they're going everyone at the back. Striker off. Centre-back on. Well, yeah, Tellez is... Well, he's on loan, isn't he? So... Well, no, yeah, he's our player. Yeah, he's our player. I was thinking of in the squad. Bloody hell, the Serbian manager's having a bloody snack on the side. Fucking hell, mate. Should have brought the bloody picnic. There he is at the side. Bloody hell. He was having a fucking picnic on the side of the pitch then. Impressive Brazil. Tadic. oh, God, my mate is funny. Are you up for another game next week, Kieran, mate? Are you up for a game on Monday? The 1 o'clock game on Monday, which was... which is South Korea, Japan. No, South Korea, Ghana. Are you up for doing a watch long for that? I'll be at home, so I'll literally be backstage the whole stream. So I'll even update the subs for you. and the actual scoreline. I'll update everything. I won't be going anywhere. I'll just, if you want to do that again, then you're more than welcome to. And then if like you find that you're struggling, or if you have to go at any point, I can just jump on. Rodrigo tries to curl it into the corner. Rafinha is off. Oh, who are they bringing on this time? Oh, it's Gabriel Martinelli. Oh, man. This is scary. I'm sorry, this is bloody scary. So, Rafinha comes off. Martinelli comes on. Funny enough, Gabriel Martinelli could have represented Italy, but chose Brazil, quite obviously. Yeah, all right, mate. Just let me know which ones you can do, and even if I'm doing it as well, you can just be a co-host. Martinelli. Oh. Well, Paul did actually say Martinelli is an outside chance for Golden Boot, but he's got to start games. He's not going to score enough goals off the bench, I don't think. Anthony tries the spectacular, but it's just wayward. He realised Luca was supporting and thought we need to go to Brazil. To be fair, to counteract that, Granit Xhaka would have had a decent chance if he would have scored one today, because he's plays in a bit of an advanced role for Switzerland, doesn't he? Ball comes in from the cross. Martinelli was looking to connect to it. Actually, I forgot to do something. I forgot to do man of the match. Do you know what? I know I'm going to get stick for this, but I think there's a certain someone that can be in the question for man of the match. Yeah, my man of the match is Richarlison, but the ones I've gone for, Vinny Jr., Casemiro, because I think he's been insane in the midfield, absolutely run the midfield. Both Paqueta and Fred have come on, and both of them at times have looked shaky, but Casemiro has just been the solid one in that midfield. And obviously Vinicius Jr. has been explosive. They've got 7 minutes to go. The end of this game. 7 minutes for Serbia to try and get something out of it. Maybe a goal back. Do you think England will go far in the World Cup? Quarters, Riley. I think Wales and England will both get knocked out in the quarters. I've got Wales to beat the Netherlands and then lose to Argentina, quite understandably. And I've got England to beat Senegal and lose to France in the quarterfinals. Look, I'm just hoping we get out the group more than anything. Balls in towards Vlahovic, and looked like Alisson took his own player out there. Milenkovic. He's done very well against Martinelli, and that's poor, man. Oh, God. Brazil are going to do this to teams. What did I say in the first half? In the first half, I said they could just go for the group 2-0, 1-0, 2-0 in games, just get into the knockout round very easily with minimal fuss, and then in the knockout round go 4-5-0 against someone. I don't think they beat France. Oh, I think that France team, that performance they put in France the other night against Australia, Mike, was very good. Even though Australia were just stoked to be there and they just wanted to bloody have a fight with a bloody koala bear. I thought that France were incredible. Martinelli driving, Jesus, link up between the Arsenal boys. Martinelli, does he want to give it back to Jesus? He does. And Jesus has absolutely wasted that. I'm trying to think of how many Man United players are at the World Cup. So you got 3 in this Brazil, well, technically 4 in this. Who did you have England to beat in the quarterfinals, Riley? That'll be interesting. Because if you got to the semi-finals, then I had it as a Portugal. I had the same as Kieran. Kieran had England, Portugal. I had France, Portugal, and I said France would beat Portugal. Excuse me. I will react to my predictions at the end of the World Cup as well. I don't think they're going to look. I don't think they're going to have good reading. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how many I got completely wrong. Well, I think I said Qatar will finish bottom, and I do think that they're going to actually get a point or maybe even a win. And I don't mean for corruption. I mean, like, I think they may just grind out a win out of Senegal, or, well, it has to be Senegal because I don't think they'll get anything from Netherlands. So I actually think they may beat Senegal on tomorrow, actually. They've got to get at least a point tomorrow. If they lose tomorrow, they are the worst hosts in something like 42 years, something stupid. Or no, it's like 44 years now, I think. Oh, he's going to keep that in as well, Rodrigo. Rodrigo, another one with explosive pace. Ball into the box, but just gets cleared. Just taking it easy now. 2.5 minutes to go. Yeah, that seems like a really not one-sided section of the draw, but I don't see anyone else. I don't see Belgium coming through it. I don't see Germany or I actually think Brazil will lose to Germany in the quarterfinals. But after saying that, this performance has been really impressive. Why have Brazil got a manager? The players don't have to play themselves. Literally, Tite is there just to say, right, ooh, right, game day today, lads. I got Germany to play Spain, but could all change with that disgraced performance. Richarlison. Wonder what the market value is for this entire Brazil. I'll tell you what, that's a bit of homework for someone. Have a look. The market value for this combined Brazil squad. I might have a look myself, actually, if I remember. But if I don't, if someone does actually do it and comes back into the next stream and actually lets me know, then that'll be crazy. But I actually am interested to see what it is. It's got to be at least, I would say, well, market value. I mean, you're probably looking at billion. No, we've got a 26-man squad. The worst player is probably still worth 20, 30 million. And then, yeah, but will it say it for the Brazil national team or, excuse me, because you might have to type them all individually and add it all up. Do they do international teams on there? And there it is, full-time, Brazil 2, Serbia 0, a brace from the Spurs striker Richarlison gets the 2 goals for Brazil to get themselves off and running in the World Cup 2022 in Qatar. Saw earlier in this group, Switzerland saw off Cameroon by 1-0. Briel and Bolo. Richarlison's double gives Brazil a massive, massive win. Looking at the poll for the man of the match, it was only going in one way, according to you guys. 100% in favour of Richarlison for the man of the match. 4 votes, 100% Richarlison. 1.45 billion this squad is worth, which is absolutely outrageous. Like I said, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We will be back tomorrow for 10 a.m. Wales against Iran. Massive, massive game tomorrow. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you at 9:50 tomorrow morning. Really, really looking forward to that Wales game. 9:50 tomorrow morning. Wales versus Iran. Thank you to everyone watching, chatting in the live stream, subscribing, donating if you have in previous streams. Brazil sink Serbia. And it's that man, Richarlison. His World Cup is up and running. Thanks for watching. See you later. Disgraceful performance from Serbia. I'm joking. I'm going to end it there. Brazilian, too much. Richarlison is just Brazilian. Thanks for watching.